Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5
best budget mechanical keyboard.
Starting at number 5.
SteelSeries Apex Pro. If you're a mechanical keyboard lover looking for the best pick for gaming, look no further than the SteelSeries Apex Pro. This keyboard switches use magnets to register key presses rather than a fixed physical mechanism. This technology lets you precisely adjust every key's actuation and reset points, effectively how sensitive each key press is. In practice, if you want a super sensitive WASD cluster for movements while gaming, you can set the actuation point down to 1 mm. Or, you can create a profile with deeper actuation points on all keys for typing. While the actuation point is one of the, no pun intended, key features of this keyboard, there's a whole host of other features, like incredibly low latency, USB pass-through to plug in a headset or mouse dongle, a nice wrist rest, volume knob, and even an OLED screen in the top right corner to display GIFs, system or keyboard settings. If you're looking for a more compact alternative and don't mind ditching some of the extra hardware features on the SteelSeries, like the OLED screen and the wrist rest, the Wooting 60 is worth a look. Its switches also allow you to dial in precise actuation and reset points. However, the Wooting performs a bit better overall, and it offers some more advanced software options, including the ability to bind multiple inputs to the same key and a separate analog mode, where your switches can measure gradual input, allowing them to act as substitutes for gamepad controls or joysticks. The latter feature is great if you're a fan of flight or racing games or any other game that requires an extra level of precision.
Coming at number 4.
Royal KLUDGE RK61. For an even cheaper option, we recommend the Royal KLUDGE RK61. This lightweight keyboard has a tiny footprint, making it a great companion for smaller workspaces or use on the go. It's a wireless unit that supports multi-device pairing with up to 3 devices using Bluetooth, so you don't have to worry about cables except when charging. Speaking of charging, this keyboard's major weak point is its battery life, although it can last up to 10 hours before recharging. While this keyboard doesn't offer the same premium feeling build quality as some of the options above, it does have a hot swappable PCB, which means you can pull out the stock switches and replace them with switches you prefer to control how your keyboard feels and sounds. A hot swappable PCB also allows you to easily replace broken or malfunctioning switches without soldering anything, which can increase the lifespan of your keyboard. You can also buy a few different variants of this keyboard with various wireless connectivity options and backlighting colors. These options can help you save money if you don't need RGB lighting or a USB receiver.
At number 3.
Keychron K10 Full Size. Other keyboards struggle to match the Keychron K10 for performance at a budget price point. Note that this keyboard is available in a few different configurations. We bought and tested one with full RGB lighting and an aluminum case, but configurations with white-only lighting and a plastic case are less expensive. No matter your configuration, this keyboard comes with your choice of Keychron G Pro switches, which come pre-lubricated from the factory for a smoother key press. The standout feature of this keyboard is the system compatibility and the wireless connectivity. There's a toggle on the top of the board to switch between Windows and Mac OS systems, and the keyboard comes with system-specific keycaps for the modifier keys. You can connect it with up to 3 devices at once using Bluetooth or wired, and the battery life is incredible, allowing you to clock over 200 hours of use on a single charge with the backlighting off. If you don't need a numpad or prefer a more compact option that doesn't take up as much space on your desk, we recommend checking out some of the other keyboards in Keychron's K-series. They're different sizes and can be less expensive depending on their configuration, like the 10 keyless, 80%, Keychron K8 or the compact, 65%, Keychron K6.
Number 2 of my list.
Razer Pro Type Ultra. For a less expensive option at an upper mid-range price point, we recommend the Razer Pro Type Ultra. This keyboard has a straightforward but refined design that blends well into an office or home environment. While it doesn't offer the same degree of customizability or high-end, cushioned gasket mount design as our top pick, the Razer provides some features the Keychron doesn't. For starters, this is a wireless model, and you can pair it with up to 3 devices via Bluetooth, which is great news if you rely on a multi-device setup at work or in your home office. It also features 2 incline angles and a plush wrist rest that can greatly affect how your wrists and hands feel at the end of the day. This keyboard's conservative design also hides a surprising gaming performance, making it a great choice for your home setup to get some well-deserved gaming time when you're off the clock. Keep in mind that this keyboard is only available with linear switches. While these switches are quiet and smooth to type on, they don't have that tactile bump some people prefer. If that's important to you, check out the Logitech G715, which is typically a bit more expensive but has a similar look and a wider selection of switches. It also has a cloud-shaped wrist rest that adds a playful touch to any setup.
And number 1.
Keychron Q6 Full. The best all-around mechanical keyboard we've tested is the Keychron Q6. This keyboard delivers high-quality construction and top-of-the-line typing quality right out of the box. It has a gasket-mounted design, which means the interior components are all held between shock-absorbing rubber pieces. This design helps provide a softer, slightly cushioned typing experience without the abrupt sensation of bottoming out your key presses. There are also a pair of sound-dampening foam layers sandwiched inside, which soften the ping and rattle from the switches and stabilizers, making for a surprisingly smooth and pleasant-sounding typing experience. We've named the Keychron Q6 the best full-size mechanical keyboard we've tested. Still, this keyboard is part of a wider Q-series lineup with various sizes and layouts available. Each entry in the series offers virtually the same experience, so it boils down to the most comfortable and appealing size. If you're a programmer or typist, check out the more compact Keychron Q3. Or, if you're interested in an ergonomic forward design, you may like the split key layout of the Keychron Q8. You can see a full list of Keychron's Q-series boards on their website here. Each keyboard in this premium lineup is also designed to be fully customizable and includes a small toolkit and impressively thorough instruction materials to walk you through it. You can fully deconstruct your keyboard and replace switches, sound-dampening material, stabilizers, or keycaps if you crave a more personalized keyboard experience.
Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.